All right, that familiar summer feel, it is back, but it's not going to be here forever. At least we have a few more days to deal with it, and then we will get showers and a cold front moving in on Wednesday, and then it looks absolutely beautiful for the end of the upcoming week. Today we did make it to about 90, 91 for a lot of spots, and we're still sitting in the upper 80s with that high dew point, high humidity, so we're certainly feeling that mugginess along with the heat. Current temperatures in the 80s, and our feels like temperatures still way into the 90s for a lot of spots, but at least we have had that bit of south breeze, so we will hang on to that over the next couple of days with winds up to about 5 or maybe 15, 5 to 10 or maybe up to 15 miles per hour at times. Here is our big hot spot in the U.S. in the southeast and especially over Texas. Much cooler the farther north you go, of course, but this is related to the big upper high that we've had building over the Gulf, and that's been bringing very warm conditions across a huge chunk of the southern U.S. Also, we have what we sometimes refer to as the ring of fire around the high. Sometimes you can get some strong storms popping up, and so that's what we're seeing over here in Dallas and into Oklahoma, also not far from Monroe, Louisiana. But for us, we're just dry, dealing with the heat and the humidity for the rest of the weekend. This evening should be pretty pleasant, though, as we drop eventually into the 70s, and our overnight lows tonight will be north and south of Lake Pontchartrain in the 70s, keeping that humid feel. And then tomorrow, high temperatures I have near 90, lots of sunshine mixed with clouds at times, south winds up to about 10 or 12 miles per hour, and the humidity continues. But looking at our upper pattern, we have this next trough that's going to send this surface front toward us at the middle of next week. So that will bring the cool down and also much less humid air. So checking out that humidity level over the next 7 days, still quite muggy all the way into Wednesday. But then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that humidity drops. And we are looking also for the chance for our rain on Wednesday. I actually have about a 30 or 40% chance of rain Wednesday. It doesn't look like a huge washout of a day, but morning, maybe to the early part of the afternoon, we get a few showers, a thunderstorm or two. And then we're looking for still a pretty warm feel Wednesday, but by Wednesday evening and night, we're getting the drier air working in, and then we're looking beautiful Thursday, Friday, and into Saturday. Also, Thursday and Friday, kind of cool mornings, around 60, maybe even a few upper 50s north and south of the lake, low temperatures in the 60s with that dry feel, so really pleasant end to the upcoming week. Temperatures will actually be a bit below average, at least on Thursday and probably Friday, too. The average high right now is 86, and so I think we'll be just a bit below that by Thursday and Friday. Looks like next weekend will be fine. Saturday still less humid with a bit more mugginess building in by Sunday, but definitely be ready for a few more days before we get that front where we're feeling hot, humid, and very summer-like.